Welcome to the Farmington Public Library. Today's activity is macrame air plant hangers. Now this activity is great for tweens and up. You come to the reference desk at the library and pick up your bag, and you can take it home, watch this video, and look at the cool hanger that you can create. So today we're going to go through this process. When you come to the library, you're going to pick up a bag just like this, and it'll have everything in it. So let's unload our bag. So we'll have some information, instruction sheet, information about other things coming up to the library. We're going to have the macrame cord, very important. You have a bag of rocks, because everybody needs a bag of rocks. And we're going to have a wee yogurt jar and an air plant. Now let's follow me down to the table. We're going to start with our cord. So I've cut your cord to give you some extra room. What you want to do is fold your cord in half. And once you get your half, take the top part and you're going to work an overhand knot. So the rest of the knots are also overhand, so I'm going to show you once on this large one. It'll be easier to view. So you're going to come around, and then under and back through the top. And then pull your knot tight. And that's your hoop to hang from. Now, if you want to, it is easy to hang this and continue your knots on down. Or if you can lay it on a flat surface, that's all right too. So comb out your strings, because you're going to start with the leftmost length. So you're going to go, and I'm guesstimating, about 10 inches down. You're going to take two and do the same overhand knot. Pull it tight and just keep going with your sections. The trick is to get all your knots even across. It's a trick because I can't do it. Mine are a little above, a little below. See, there you go, that one's a lot below. I may need to loosen that up, and you can just loosen that up and then walk the knot up a little. And now that's a little closer to even. And you keep going. There's two more level of knots after these knots. And they happened very similar to this. See, my knot's not quite even. And I'm just doing simple overhand knots. Pulling it tight, walking it back up if I need to. So now that we have those, you're going to go about 2 inches down from here and skip the first one, take the next two and knot those. And these are how you get the crisscross patterns. And then you have this one at the end and the one at the beginning, and you take those and knot those two. So it just keeps going. So that your knots are all in a line. Go 2 more inches down and repeat all the way across. Now before you do that, you always want to stick your jar in. Now don't let go, because it'll fall straight through, and make sure your knots are looking at about where you want them to be on your jar. And to make sure that you didn't, like I did, mistie one and make it tight. There's our third row of knots. And it's going down pretty good. So it looks like we can put our big knot at the bottom and be okay. That again is also just a simple overhand knot. Now, on times before I have misknotted and I couldn't get my jar in. So if that happens, just untie your knots and start all over again. Thankfully, it's not that hard. So you're going to loop these together, tie them off, get that big knot at the bottom. There you go. Now it doesn't have to hold your wee jar, but once you do, you can dump your rocks in. And add your air plant. Now these air plants will have instructions on them. They don't need that much water, but I'll have a care instruction pamphlet in there for you. There are many other ways to macrame and many knots that you can use with the different ropes that macrame comes with. It comes colored. You don't need the standard manila color if you would like to order others. And right now, let me show you how to get to some more macrame online videos through our Creative Bug app.
To find more information on macrame and the different knots that you can use, I want to share my screen with you now, and we're going to go to the library's webpage, which is www.infoway.org. And on the left-hand side of the screen, we're going to go to the online resources. Now, in particular, the database we're looking for is Creative Bug, and you can simply find that by going down in the middle, and we have an alphabetical listing of databases for you to choose from, or you could do the Fix It, Make It subject on your left-hand side. I'm just going to drop down to the C's, and I'm looking right here at Creative Bug. Now remember, since this is a database, as soon as we click on it, it's going to take us to a screen to verify our library card number, which is the card number under your barcode, and the PIN number. Now, Creative Bug wants you to create an account. It's a simple account. You just have your name, email, and a password. So I already have an account, so I am going to log in. Now you'll see success, because I'll happily remember mine, and I'm going to see latest classes here. I want to show you some of the things that Creative Bug offers before we go looking for that. And you'll see they have different categories that you can use, things they produce daily. Maybe you want to do sewing or knitting, some paper crafts. Right now we're just going to search macrame. And we have several different things that come up. So of course, a plant holder, similar to what we did, but a lot more in depth. A wall hanging, making a keychain. So let's just look at the plant holder. You can see view class here, and straight up it pops away with the video. We could get started on it right now just by pressing play. You'll see a couple of things such as chapters, different materials, an explanation of the class, different things. There's some discussion at the bottom if you had a question, different things like that. You can see people's comments. Creative Bug is a great little database to try all the different crafts you may have thought about trying, but not sure where to get some of those great videos. Remember, Creative Bug is a product with Joann's Fabrics. So although it does have a pay side, when you go in on the library side and you enter your card number and PIN number, you should not be asked to pay for anything. I hope you've enjoyed our macrame air plant holders.
Thanks for joining me to do macrame air plant holders. If you have any questions, as always, call the library, 505-599-1270, and continue to watch Facebook and YouTube for more activities, trivia, and other events that we're holding.